my goodness! What are all these stuffed animals doing in my chair? I see a lot of wild animals. I see an otter. I see a llama. I see a red panda. And I see a sloth. I wonder where these came from. I think I know who they came from. I think she needs a special song so we can sing good morning to her so she can come tell us all about them. Cat in a box. Sit so still. Will you come out? Yes, I will. Hi, everybody. Good morning. I played a trick on Miss Kelly. Did you see what I did? I put all of these special animals in her chair. I was being really silly this morning. I went somewhere special this weekend. This weekend with my mommy and daddy, we went to the zoo. I went to go see lots of different animals, and they let me pick out some stuffed animals that I could take home. I took home this baby sloth, this red Miss Kelly, we're getting stuck. This red panda, this llama, and this otter. All of these animals came from the zoo. When I went to the zoo, I followed a map and looked around for my favorite animals. And when I got to my favorite animals, I looked at them through their enclosures to say, hello. I loved to watch the otters dive in the water. And I loved to watch the red pandas play in the trees. It was so much fun to go to the zoo. Curiosity, that sounds like a wonderful time this weekend. I'm glad you got a chance to go to the zoo. Have you guys ever been to a zoo before? You have? Oh my goodness, zoos are very special places. They are places where we can go to see different types of animals. Now, Curiosity, we're going to put you down so we can learn more about a zoo. Bye, guys. Thank you for listening to my very cool weekend. Oh, that was so cool. I have been to a zoo before. A zoo is a cool place that you can go to with your friends and family to see all different types of animals. Now, I know that I have never seen a red panda running around my backyard. Maybe if Scout takes Curiosity's stuffed animal, then it would be in my backyard. But when Scout isn't being silly, these animals live in different places. You can only see them in America if you go to a zoo. And they usually have their own special enclosures with special trees that they can jump to. And then, what about this otter? Now, otters sometimes live in the water, so you might be able to see an otter, but you can especially see otters at the zoo. At the zoo, they have special enclosures which are different than the one from the red panda, because the otter's enclosure has a really cool thing. What do otters like to play in? I know, they like to play in water. So there's a special place where they can slide down a slide and they can land in the water. And I know otters love it. Now let's talk about the special word of the day. The special word of the day is the word zoo. I'm going to take out my big board so we can write the word zoo. The word zoo starts with a Z sound. Now I know only one letter that starts with the Z sound, and that is the letter Z. Let's write our word zoo. Z-O-O. Z-O-O together says zoo. This is the letter Z, O, O. And that is our word of the day, zoo. Can I tell you something? Wild animals can be found in nature or in a zoo. So a zoo is a place that you can go to see all wild animals in their enclosures. Zoos are a very special place, and they have people called zookeepers that help to take care of the animals at the zoo. Now that is pretty cool. I'm happy that we got to learn a lot about zoos today. And now I'm going to tell you what our activities are for the day. We have a lot of different fun activities that are all to do with the zoo. Now, first is a special story. This story is called The Underpants Zoo. I know that sounds really silly, but I wonder what underpants have to do with the zoo. We're going to have to read the story and find out. Our next activity is called Name Hop. Now, this is really fun. So, for Name Hop, you're going to need either some pieces of paper, some chalk outside, or some sticky notes. I'm going to use my big board to show you how it's done. I'm going to erase the word zoo, and your job is to write your name on either a piece of paper or on sticky notes. I'm going to write it on sticky notes so I can show you how it works. So I'm going to write my name, Kelly. K E L L I. This is my name, Kelly. Whoops. Let me fix. Ah! Oh no! I lost my eye! Oh my goodness, I'll have to make another one. Silly wind is making my eye fall down. This is my name, Kelly. Now when you play jump, your job is to jump from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, until you can spell your whole name. So you're going to have to practice your jumping skills to jump to each one of your special letters. Our next activity is our math activity. And for our math activity today, you are going to go on an animal hunt. Now this is really cool. You can either choose to go on an animal hunt outside or an animal hunt with your stuffed animals. Your job is to walk around to see if you can name some different animals that you see around. So it can be animals outside, like birds and bugs, or it can be stuffed animals like a teddy bear, or for me it would be a red panda. Now, remember, take a picture next to one of the animals that you find, because today you're going to be using that as our discussion, so we can see all the different animals that you guys are able to find. For our phonemic awareness activity today, we're going to play a silly game. It's called Moo Moo, Where Are You? So, to play this game, the student sits in the middle of the room, and a family member goes to a different spot in the room. You tell the student to close their eyes, and the family member walks around the room super quiet. And then they're going to say, Moo Moo. The student with their eyes closed is going to point to where they heard that sound. That way they know to work on their listening. So they're going to point and see if they can figure out where the sound came from. Now you don't only have to use animal sounds. You could use the sounds of different birds. You can use the sounds of a lion or a tiger. You can use any sound you want. And last, we have Move It Monday. For Move It Monday, we have the animal song, where we get to move like different animals, but I also put another special video on just for you guys. I put on Kitty High Five. I know how much you love it, and I was so excited to share it with you. Thank you so much for coming today and for enjoying. I can't wait to see you doing your activities. Have a great day, everybody. I miss you.